What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Conversation Lab. I'm D House here with Mike, and you are here for the greatest episode we've ever done because we finally got rid of the trailer in the back, and now we can really ride.
We
So
cut the chaff. We're
yeah,
just all gas now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Jim and Jay are not here, but we continue on. How you doing, Mike?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing good, man. It's summer. It's summer. Just got
Yep.
back from taking my daughter to swim class, and so it's feeling extra summery today.
Nice.
Um,
I did that 2 weeks ago. I think my kid was doing swim lessons.
yeah.
Fun time.
Got to give a shout out to all the members in the chat. We've got Felix and Will and Maverick and Larry and D Fresh and Carrie and anybody else. Did I miss anybody? Maverick. I
You
see
probably
that.
missed like 25 people, but it's all right.
I just want to make sure I give him a shout out for being live. Chosen one, Charlie's in here. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining us live in our chat. If you want to be in our live chat or be in live recording audience, head to unplayable.gg. Join the members only club. We got lots of fun stuff in there, extra videos, members only merch. But you can also just get, if you don't want to join the members only club, you can still get stuff like this. This hat's just anybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can get
Yeah.
this hat.
And the participants,
Participants, they're still
which we'll keep plugging until everybody at Galactic is wearing them.
heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Well, Mike, what you been playing this week? What you been doing?
Oh man, I've been on a little bit of a swoo break to be completely honest. I really don't want to get uh like I don't want to play set 5 too much before it comes out and then be bored of it like, halfway through.
I'll plus one that comment.
That's kind of my thing right now. And I'm also kind of like bored of the set 4 meta too, especially with all the set 5 stuff out. It makes me way less excited to play set 4. So I yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just taking a couple weeks off here of actually like playing a lot. I decided to not go to the PQ that I was going to go to in San Francisco. Cuz I just like I don't know.
Yeah.
I was really jazzed about like high level competitive play and doing all that after the regional. Um, but a little bit too much time has passed now, and I'm like at the point where it's like, okay, I'm kind of sick of this meta. Like it's super diverse, yeah, like it's cool. You can play a bunch of different decks, but I don't know. At the same time, you kind of know what to expect now, and it's a little bit less exciting for me. So
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
not gonna do it.
Yep. Yeah. I'm in a similar boat. Although I will never stop playing Twin Suns. I never get tired of playing Twin Suns. So we've been
Yeah,
doing that over
I would.
lunch on Thursdays at work. So
I have been enjoying Twin Suns a lot more than I had in the past, so
there you go. There you
I'll
go.
co-sign that. If we didn't have our weekly locals this last week because too many of us couldn't make it, but if we did, we would have played Twin Suns and it would have been great. So yeah,
Yeah. I went back and rebuilt. I had a set 2 Twin Suns deck of Hero Boba and Fennec Shan,
Mm,
and I had taken it apart once it went to set 4 because I was like, oh, I'll move on to new stuff. And I
hmm
just every time I sat down to play Twins, I was like, man, I really miss that deck. It was so fun. And so I rebuilt it with set 4 stuff added into it,
Oh, nice.
and it was super fun. Excuse me.
It's all
I'm getting
good.
all choked up about Twin Suns. But got to play that on Thursday, and it just makes me happy, man. Like just Hero Boba and Twin Suns is super fun because you can just drop a Sentinel with an extra like attack. And so the like Nima Outpost Constables is now like a 3/6 Sentinel. It just
Gross.
and it's like just for the turn, so it doesn't make you too much of a threat because you're like, oh, it'll go away, like it's fine.
Mhm.
And then you play another Sentinel the next round. It's like so it's just super fun. But I did send you guys a picture, or I posted in our Discord. I opened another Twin Suns game with Seasoned Fleet Admiral in my
Yeah,
opening hand.
every game.
And for those of you who need the sauce, if you're looking for some Twin Suns sauce, okay,
Yeah,
it
just draw it turn one every time.
it's
Just
it's
stack it on top
well,
of your
most
deck
people
every
don't know
time.
what it is. It's a 2 cost 1/4 with raid 1, and it says when someone draws a card during the action phase, you can give it an experience token to any unit. So anytime someone takes the plan token, they draw they draw something, and it's still the action phase. They draw a card. So basically, he's just giving experience every round as long as it's there because of the plant token. So, uh,
Look what I can do. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they can't see this on YouTube when we post this, but I can pull up questions from and comments from our audience live. So you can see it.
it's, uh,
And then-
go ahead, read it.
yeah, so this one is from Will. He says, my question for the stream is how do I consistently get the one annoying broken card on top of my deck in every game? Question is for David.
Okay. Step 1, learn how to sell shoes. Step 2,
Realize you
win
can't,
games.
and
Yeah.
then just put it on top.
Okay, but I have evidence that I have presented my deck to be cut every time this has happened, and they've cut it into giving me the season fleet
It's
admiral. So
uncanny how many times you started with that in your opening hand in a 80 card
80 card
singleton
deck. I
deck.
know. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's why I took the picture. I said it. I was like, no way, no freaking way, no mulligan, just straight up off
Uh,
the top. Like,
there's something wrong with that sleeve, and I think you're gonna have to re-sleeve that one card.
oh gosh, it brings me so much joy. The best part was that group hasn't seen the season fleet admiral yet, so they didn't know what I was doing. So I just played it, and then someone took the plan, and I just put the experience, and they
That's
went,
awesome.
"Wait a second, wait, whoa, wait." Oh gosh. Uh,
Wow.
so yeah, I've been playing Twin Suns, and then also taking a. I am in the exact same boat. I do not want to burn out on set 5 before it ever is in my hands. So I've just made a
Yeah.
conscious decision. I'm like, I'm not gonna mess with it. I was watching too many set 5 videos too. I was like, no,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
kind of want to just don't know. I want to go in fresh. I want to just like I haven't watched any like meta videos for set 5 yet. It's like I want to form my own opinions. I want to like play it on my own
yeah,
and see how I feel about it
yeah,
before it comes out. I mean, like it doesn't even come out for another what like 2 weeks, and
yeah.
feels
Well,
like it's
week and a
been
half
out for a week.
Thursday. Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's and obviously we are not playing in the main event at Galactic Championship,
yeah.
so
So it's
that's
yeah, the stakes are really low for us to like
yeah. Like,
wrap our heads
what are
around
we
the
gonna?
meta. Like who cares?
Are we gonna try and like go run some pods? You know,
Yeah.
like
Couldn't be me.
my hope is that at Galactics, I mostly am just playing Twin Suns and Draft like for the whole
Yeah.
weekend. So
I've
yeah,
got some thoughts on that we'll get to as we continue through this episode. But uh yeah, why don't we move on to the main sauce of this episode.
let's
We're
do it.
not going to talk about PQ results because I could not care less about them at this point. So uh
Same.
let me screen share
Share
and
away,
we
sir.
can check out the prizing and new format that they announced for Galactics.
Heck
So
yeah.
I had to pull up the YouTube video here because I couldn't find anywhere where this like information was collected.
Ah,
Maybe I just didn't look hard enough, but it wasn't like updated on their website or anything like that.
yeah.
So we're just gonna go through it here because it'll work out. It'll be fine. Uh, so this was the first thing that they showed off that we hadn't seen before, which is the sick deck box that you get along with your VIP package, which I am now regretting not doing.
+1 on that. Yeah,
Like,
+1 on
I
that.
remember day of, like, when the tickets went on sale, like, I had it in my cart, and I was like, "I should do this, shouldn't I?" And then I had, like, thought about it, and this was, like, right at, like, the tail end of, like, the really long break that I had taken from the game, like, 2 months of, like, not playing, and I was, like, not quite sure if I was gonna be super stoked to, like, play in it. I wasn't even sure if I could go because it was the same weekend as, my wife's family reunion. Um and so I was like, "No, okay, I'll just get the regular one or the premium one, whatever the second level down was, and then, it'll be fine." But then I started seeing all the cool stuff that you get
I
for
know,
doing
man.
VIP, and I've checked back every so often to see if tickets have popped up, but they've been sold out for, like, forever now, so, uh,
Yeah. Dude, these
hopefully,
guys
I can buy it off somebody for not that much money.
yeah. Dude, I still use my deck box from
Oh,
World
yeah, your Worlds one?
Championships in 2017 or 18. I can't remember which one it is, but that thing is like that's my Twin Suns like deck box. Like that thing is still used
Yeah,
very regularly. So I saw
I
this
have
and I
that
was like,
somewhere.
dang. I was like, that would be so
This
sick to
is
have the little gold embossed whatever.
It's so nice looking too. Like I mean, I love the black and gold. Like that's a
Yeah.
classic combo. And then like the embossed like Galactic's logo and stuff is really cool too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well done. Well done.
yeah,
And we're
nice
sad.
job.
Happy for you
Too bad.
guys.
Too bad we won't get it. The other thing that they showed off along with the VIP package are these sick acrylic bases.
Acrylic. Finally, we get some
Like
acrylic stuff.
one of the coolest things I think that they've released for this game. Like they look so good. All the
Yes.
art, like look at the Steed Palace.
They nailed it.
Like I
Yeah.
I I need these. I don't know how I'm gonna get them. I need them.
Yeah.
And like it's got the little VIP logo down there at the bottom. Like that looks sweet. I think I think
I,
these are like they knocked it out of the park with
I've been
those.
waiting for some acrylic stuff. Like they
Yeah.
use that regularly with Destiny, though, with those spot glasses and the acrylic
Yeah, those spot
heroes.
glasses are really nice. Like, yeah, they
Yeah.
could easily do that for leaders and bases in this game too.
Yeah. So
And
I'm
those, I
excited to
mean,
see this.
it feels like a more premium prize than just like a normal like foil promo card too.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'm excited to see them do it here, and very curious to see, how they continue to use that moving forward.
Yeah.
But
Gosh, it's so
these look
good.
sick.
All of it. Which one you
Yeah,
said?
I
You said
love the art on all
Feed's
of
your
them.
favorite?
I think Theed Palace is my favorite. Just like with that waterfall down there, like it just looks so classy. It looks so nice.
Yeah, it does. It does. I think I
You
like
got
the
the
Masasi
N ones
Temple up,
here.
the
Yeah,
red
that one's
one.
great too. I mean, they're all
It's
they're
just
all
like great.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's all the same artist as well, so like I like that they kind of you
Yeah,
know
that's good.
go together. They
Yep.
fit nicely together.
Yep.
So huge fan of those. Okay, then they showed off these that you can get for getting a day one buy. So anyone who's gotten a day one buy gets the mat, the sleeves, and the box, which
So you
is
just you
really
just
cool.
did it. Yeah, you just literally if you want a PQ and you're, that's it. You
Yeah.
just got these
How
things.
how many people would you estimate have this?
Oh gosh.
Couple
PQs
hundred?
over 2 seasons, it's got to be a few hundred. Or maybe a couple hundred is probably right.
Because that's a pretty
How many
pretty
PQs?
exclusive little thing
Yeah.
there, which is pretty cool.
Plus regionals and sectors and all the things. It's yeah, probably a couple
I
hundred.
just I still wish that this logo was like 50% smaller, but
At
or
least
100%
it doesn't
smaller.
look like an initiative token the way that just the
Ye-
black like
yeah.
this
Yeah, if they had
thing.
this on it on top of here as well, then it would
Yeah.
be worse. They could still have a giant logo down here. We don't know, but
Uh
yeah. But that's really cool for those people
yep.
who, worked really hard and won their buys. Like that's a
Yeah.
big little thing there. It's really nice.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So love that. And here's what the box looks like. It's open is
Which
nice.
is pretty
It's got
sick.
that like
Yeah, the
white
white on the
felt
inside.
lining. It looks so good.
Yeah. Well,
All right. And then they showed off these pins that you can get. There's like a pin passport. And I don't know exactly how you get these, but these look pretty sweet. Um,
I
it's
don't
all the leaders from these, spotlight decks or starter decks.
and they showed an actual one. It looks I think the file got corrupted or something.
Yeah, it was like
It's
super
yeah, there you
pixelated
go.
there.
It's
So
a little
here's
bit
like the legit real ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I just I don't get
It's kind of
pins.
weird. Oh, just pins in general. I think that
Yeah.
I think these are a little weird because like you have to I don't know, like it's tied to a specific leader. So it's like I feel like you have to really care about these characters to want the pins, but also it's just like I
But
don't know.
like what do you
Like it's
do?
a nice thing to be able to walk around and if like they're easy to get and you just like go and you like find you participate in an activity and you get a pin like
But
that's
but but
cool.
but what do you
What do you
do
do
with
with
a
it? You
pin?
put it on your backpack or something like that. I don't know.
So you just decorate?
There's a
Like that's
lot of people that like pins. You may
I
not
know
be one of those people, but there
I
are
know I'm
people that like
genuinely
them.
trying to understand. I'm
I've
trying to
never
get
been
into the
much of a
brain
pin.
of someone who
Yeah, I don't know.
likes pins. Like I
I've never
just
been
don't
much of a pin person myself, but
like
I like collecting things.
bro,
So
do you remember Gen Con when Lorcana came out and we got those
yeah,
Mickey Mouse pins? Like I think I sold one for like $80.
that's
Like I
crazy.
think it
I still have probably 4 of them sitting on my
and
shelf, and I don't know what to do with them.
right behind me somewhere, I've got a set of those the aspect pins still sitting in a bag because I'm like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Maybe I should have sold it when we got it, but I don't know.
Probably.
It was just
You should buy a denim jacket so that you can put pins on it.
If I came home with a denim jacket, my
I
wife,
can't imagine you wearing a denim jacket, just straight up.
if you put unplayable Stitch on the back, I'll do it.
Yeah. Okay, Larry says, "I don't care for them much, but I have a lot of pins, and they are on a little felt board hanging on my wall." That's a cool idea. Sort of, putting together a display board for them. I've thought about doing that before
Okay.
because I've got pins from a bunch of games and stuff like that. So, um, I don't know. I like the fact that there's, like, cool prizes like this, or I don't know if they're prizes, but, like, cool things that people can just, like, go around and collect.
Yeah.
We haven't really figured out, I don't think, how you actually get them, but presumably it's not by winning games.
Yep.
So,
Well, there you go. I
alright,
did beat an FFG
let me scroll
staff
through.
at regionals in a draft, and I got an aggression aspect pin.
Oh, nice.
So
So, you gotta figure out what to do with that. You
if
put it on
you're
your hat.
if you're in the market, guys, if you're looking for pins, I got pins. I'm your
Uh,
guy.
I think we saw these already,
Yeah,
but, these look really sick.
love them. I
Yeah.
love token.
I
Like
don't
token units should be
I
mass
can't
produced
remember
in
if
other
these are
ways.
double-sided or not, but they absolutely should be.
Oh yeah.
Um, okay, let's continue on here. We've seen all these except for this Vader, which was, the file I think was wrong, they said, so this should be a 5.6 in real life, but that's funny. Um, I mean, it looks sick. We saw the art before for this Vader, I think.
Yeah.
But, okay, so all of this stuff comes in the silver packs, and I think here, all of this stuff also comes in the silver packs.
Yep.
Um, and
Ooh.
all of this stuff comes in the silver packs, and we can talk about the Ventress and Quinlan Voss as well. But once we get to the black packs, which are, like, harder to get, the silver packs are way better, I think.
You think so?
Like, the stuff that you get in them, look at this. You can get, like, Vader, Snoke, like, that Ezra is so sick. Um,
Yeah, those are
like
legendaries. Like Vader and Snoke are gonna
yeah,
are
Leia,
not
Han, both
nothing.
legendaries. Grand Inquisitor's a legendary. Um, like Ahsoka's a legendary, but she's bad.
Yeah, that's a bad one. Yeah.
uh, but just like on average, I feel like the cards in this are way better than the black packs. Here, I'll go to the black
Interesting.
packs.
Yep.
Black packs is like the ghost. Like who's playing the ghost?
Right.
Like Anakin is the best card. You got
Anakin will
like the
be a
ghost
pricey one. Yeah.
executor. Like Luke
Yeah.
is cool, but also like that's I don't know. The rest of the cards in this are way less exciting to me than the ones in
Yeah. That Falcon will be
the gold
a
pack.
pricey card, but yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
don't
so
disagree
black
with that.
packs is so if I remember correctly, you could get black packs
Whoops.
or I forget how you get black packs.
Black packs, I think, are for day 2 only.
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant silver. How do you get silver?
Silver, day 1, and I think you can get them off the prize wall as well.
Okay, that's what I was wondering is if you can get them off the prize wall.
Yeah, so if you can get these silver packs off the prize wall and, like, it comes with like, these awesome cards in it, I feel like people are gonna be opening a lot of them, and, like, these are gonna be really,
I
hopefully they'll be easy to get because
yeah.
they're they've got a lot of cool
Ha-
stuff in them.
Well, maybe we'll get to this later, but like I'm starting to formulate in my head like, okay, what am I chasing with the price tickets that I do get? Like
Yeah,
I already know I'm getting the Mr. Bones mat and I'm getting the Mr. Bones cards cuz all of
you
my
have to.
all of my games and decks are going to be Mr. Bones, mats and sleeves. But
You've got
beyond
to.
that, if I get all of the Bones stuff they have, what do I do next? And these silver packs are pretty stinking
They're stacked,
alluring.
dude, like, I don't think I'm sad to open any of these. Like,
No.
there's some awesome cards in those.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is everything, because I remember seeing, like, Director Krennic and, like, maybe a few others, but maybe this is just, like, ones that they, I don't know, hadn't shown before, or they're just showing them alongside these, I don't know. I remember seeing this on
So
before.
all right. So yeah. So
So,
so
yeah.
Larry in chat, he said, yeah, they goofed, and Charlie said silver's so much better. But it's
Yeah.
possible it was a conscious decision
Yeah, maybe they wanted the silver packs to
because
be
if
better.
you fly out to Vegas and you play and like that's all you get. Like if you get the dumpy cards versus like if you're a collector and you're a casual and you open a legendary Vader, like that's a good
Feels pretty
feels good
good.
moment, right?
Like,
Like and you want people to have those at an event like this.
if I'm opening a black pack and I only get, like, like, if I get way fewer black packs than I do silver packs, and my packs are like I get the Ghost and I get Executor and I get like I don't know, like Poe. Like I'm way less excited than if I open the silver pack and I get like I don't know, Obi-Wan and Vader and Ventress or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Hmm,
I think on average the silver packs are better.
yeah. Dude, alright, so tell me about that Ventress, man.
Yeah, I mean, this looks sick. I wanna see a bigger art of it because it kinda looks like she has sideburns, and I don't know why.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think it's just a shadow, but yeah,
I
now I
think so
can't
too. No,
unsee
like,
that.
yeah, you can't unsee it now that I've said it. But yeah, I mean, this art is sick, but I wanna see it bigger and, like,
Yeah.
in person.
Alright.
Okay, let's see what else. Okay, yeah, this is another black pack, thing. Cool diptych there.
That word is just
U
funny.
using my new vocabulary word.
Like, yeah, diptych. You're a diptych.
uh, yeah, so here's some more stuff they showed off for day 2.
It's pretty sick.
Uh, yeah, I mean, Jay's gonna have to grind to get
Yeah,
this these
okay, but he's
sleeves.
gonna grind, he's gonna get that pack, and it's gonna go in a shoebox for the rest of
No,
his life until he
he'll
gives that as inheritance to his kids, and they're gonna look at this like, "Dad, why did you
maybe he'll use
save
outer
these for
sleeves.
us?" And they're gonna end up at Goodwill one day instead of being played with, like, it's just you guys and your sleeves.
Probably,
Crack
probably.
that pack. Come on, people.
And then day 3 participation. Man, this Vader is so sick.
Vader's sick, that mall
The
art is
mall mat is
sick. I
awesome.
mean, come on.
Yep. And then they showed off this pack for top
Yeah,
64,
yeah,
which has a bunch of really sick looking lightsabers in it.
yeah,
Uh, one of them, they said this corrupted saber's on here twice, and it shouldn't have been on there twice. All the rest of these are set 5, so it's either going to be Maul's lightsaber or Revan's lightsabers.
mm,
So I don't
okay.
know. I guess we'll find out which one it is, but they look pretty sick. My one, not beef, but like the one thing that I think would be really cool with this pack is if they packaged it in a way where you could like see the cards
Mm,
while it was sealed. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
sure.
that way, if you're treating it as a trophy, you can sort of like display it sealed and still see all the cool lightsabers in it.
Well, you can just
Um,
use your pins as your trophy.
you could.
You know what? You
Um,
know what I just
so that's
figured
that's
out?
my thought.
I could put the pins on
Oh, there
this.
you
Like, I
go.
could put it on this and just wear it around,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's a best way to lose friends.
Defense always within reach. That's right.
uh, so I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts on this. Like, it does look really cool. The packaging looks nice. It's basically the same as like the con exclusive packs, but it's different shape.
It's kinda hard to get excited about this knowing that, like,
Yeah, they're like we literally
there's
can't get it.
0. I mean, we're not even playing in the main event. It's not even that we're trash, it's that we don't
Yeah.
even yeah.
Well, we are, but
We
that's not
are.
why.
But I gotta give it up to FFG, like, it's clear they really thought through every level of and to
It's nice to get cool prizes like this.
yeah, and if they can't do cash prizes, can't or
Yeah.
won't or whatever,
Yeah.
it's like, they could they could get
There's only
this
gonna
and
be
sell it.
64 of these. Like that's a pretty exclusive item.
Yeah,
It's like nicely packaged. It's an easy thing to sell if you're a player who just cares about playing and doesn't care about collecting and wants to get value
yep,
out of, their performance.
yep,
Um, so like I do
yeah,
think it's a good product.
yep,
I just also wish that you could see the lightsabers one when it was sealed, but
it's true.
that's just me. Okay. Uh, that was top 64. Here's top 32 prizing, which again, black packs,
There you go. But
less
you get
exciting
you
to me
get
than
the
silver
you get
packs, but
the playset or not the playset, you one of each.
yeah, right. You
Yeah,
get one of each, and then you get this top 32 mat,
yep,
which I really don't like the graphic design on this top 32 thing, but I guess whatever. Like,
but
it doesn't fit
Vader,
any
man.
of the graph of the like logos and fonts from anywhere else. It doesn't make any sense to me. The padding's really weird. I'm really confused by it, but
Okay.
I don't have to worry about it because I'm not ever gonna get one of those. And then top 8, this mat or this box is so sick.
It
Like
is.
the red stitched,
Yep.
like, oh, I want this. I
Yep.
know I'll never get it, but I want this. And then yeah, Vader mat, Vader sleeves, Vader everywhere. Love it.
Yep.
And I think that's it for the things that you can win. Let's move on to some things that you can earn off of the prize wall. So we know that there's going to be the Luke and the Vader showcase. We've seen them. Uh, but now we know how many tickets they're going to be. And they're going to be, what, 5,000 tickets?
I thought it was like 5 billion or something.
It might as well be. So these are 5,000 tickets. And based off of the side events that they have listed on their website, we know that a box is, I think, 2,400 tickets. Let me confirm that real quick, because they showed off, or they have this like side event that is basically like a win a box, but you don't win a box, you win enough tickets to buy a box. Yeah, so it's 2,400 tickets for the pod winner. So that means that a display box is 2,400 prize ball tickets.
Okay.
So this is double, more than double a box.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are trying to go after these, like that means that if you want both of these, you got to win more than 4 win a boxes worth of stuff. Win, not do well, like
Wait, more
actually
than I
win.
thought you said they get 2,400 and it's
Yeah, and each
5,000.
of these is 5,000.
Oh, so you
So
want both? You're talking about getting both? Yeah.
if you get,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
if you want both, if you want both showcases, if you want one, you still have to
Yeah.
win 3 win a boxes. You have to win them. You don't,
Yeah.
you can't get second place.
Yeah.
Uh,
Larry said
but
sweatiest side events in history. Yes.
yeah, like if you wanna, you know, corral 7 friends and try and like grind pods and split the tickets. It still is what, like I think I calculated it out where you're walking away with like each person's walking away with like 900 tickets, which means that like you still need to do it. Uh, what is this? 6 times? Something. Yeah, like you need to do 6 of these events. They each are an hour and a half. How much time is that? Like you're spending
Oh,
like
don't
10
ask me to
hours
math.
of
Yeah.
just grinding pods. Does that
Just
sound fun?
just to get this one card.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I that does not sound like a fun Galactic Championship experience to me. But
Yeah.
I don't collect. So I don't have that like
Well, it
I
doesn't
need
sound
this
that fun
card.
to me, even as a person who does collect.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I don't know. I'm just like I don't want that to be my Galactic Championships experience. It's just like treating it as a job.
Yes.
Like how
Yeah, we were texting about this, right? Like this is my vacation time. Like
hmm
I'm spending vacation time away from my family, like flying across the country. Uh like I just feel like at the end of the experience, it would not have been worth all the money and time and vacation time to try and get one of these.
yeah.
I will get more joy with of my Mr. Bones playmat than this.
Yeah.
But I again, I know I might be weird, but that just doesn't sound fun to me.
I mean, like I want these. I feel like I need these, but I don't want to sit and play pods that I don't care about for 10 hours to do it. Like I want to be drafting and playing Twin Sons and hanging out with friends and like
Mhm.
having the social experience.
Yeah, like there's
Uh
this happy middle ground between like actually having fun with playing games and interacting with people and earning tickets that
yeah.
it's like this magical triangle that they have to try and fit.
Yeah, it's a really tough balance to hit because like I understand that they don't want these to be just like so easy to get. On the other hand, it's like part of me thinks that like they should just give these to everybody. Like, just maybe it's not super collectible, and just everybody, if you go to Galactics, gets a pair of showcases. Like, they can set the like how easy or hard they are to get. Um, and I worry that like these prizes are such a draw, and people are gonna think they're gonna be so valuable that the side events are gonna be super sweaty and super this may be better EV than playing in the normal event.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like for the competitive grinders who just want to like extract value by playing and winning, like
Yeah.
they probably are going to
Maybe.
get a better ROI by like just grinding until they get enough tickets to get a bunch of these
Yeah.
and then sell those later.
Yeah.
So I'm worried that like the
Mm,
side events are going to be real sweaty and not as much fun as they could have been because these are so expensive and because they're so sought after.
yeah. Yeah. Maybe my caution would be like, if you are going after this, that's totally fine. That's your prerogative to go and do it. But don't but don't ruin the side event culture for the people who don't want to do that, right? Like I could see someone coming in and going super alpha, like, hey, let's split the ticket. Let's just finish this pot up. Let's just, you know, pretend we played when people are actually there to play the game too. So maybe just a cautionary, like, hey, be aware that other people might not have the same goal as you. So if you're in there just to like get a bunch of tickets and get to the prize wall, like that's fine.
I really wish that these were not standalone prize wall items, and I wish that they were just in the black packs and the silver packs randomly.
Oh gosh.
I feel like that would have solved every problem that I have with this.
Uh,
Like, get people to just you give everybody a chance at getting this, and you're not really incentivized to like grind as much because you're not guaranteed to get it.
yeah.
Um, and I don't know. It's like I I also don't wanna, like, get 5,000 tickets and just only walk away with one of these. Like, there's mats that I want, there's other cards that I want, like, uh, I don't know. I have very mixed feelings on this. Like, they do look cool. I do want them, but
Mm,
5,000 tickets seems like a lot
mm,
for how many tickets you actually get for things. So,
yeah. All right.
yep. Uh, Maverick in the chat. Twin Sons gets 1,000 tickets per game. Split that among 4. Play 20 Twin Sun games amongst friends, and you got it. Like
Dude,
that's what I don't want. Like
great. I'll do it.
I,
But 20
I
Twin
you
Suns
can't even
games in
play
like
20 games of
3
Twin Sons.
days.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Like,
pretty
how many
miserable.
Twin
I would
Sons
not
games
have
do you think
fun.
you could play in a day?
I
Like,
I would it would ruin the Twin Suns experience for me, honestly. Oh
exactly.
my
Like,
gosh. Yeah.
yeah. I don't wanna treat it like a job or a grind. Like,
Yeah.
that's just not what I want. Maybe other
Yep.
people want that, though. I don't wanna speak for other people, but
Yeah.
I feel like, uh, this is gonna lead to some bad outcomes. So, that's my thoughts on that.
What else we got?
Alright, we got some prize wall cards that you can get. This Kylo and this Rey are sick.
Yes.
I love them. Also, Super Laser Blast. We've already seen this. Looks
Dude,
great.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, maybe the Director Krennic was, like, on the prize wall. Yeah, okay, it was.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I mean, these are cool. I don't like how much are these, Like that's a factor here too.
That's true.
Um, so
That's a good point because oh gosh, it's gonna be hard to
like is
choose,
this
man.
like 1,000 tickets a piece type of situation? Is this 500 a piece? Like is it
And I wonder
200?
if they
Like
scale
what
by
is it?
like legendary status, like if Super Laser Blast is more than
Yeah.
a Razor
Here's
Crest.
the Mace Windu, the Shin Hati.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh
Shin looks awesome.
um yeah. I don't know, man. That's a good point. But yeah, these cards look sick and yeah,
Yeah.
I Jay's gonna
There's
need
just
that a
there's
playset of
so
that
many
Mace
different
Windu.
things. Here, we're
Yeah.
into the playmats now, or the
Oh
sleeves you can get
yeah.
with prize wall. Here's your Mr. Bones.
Come
Like this Vernestra
on.
looks awesome. This Boba looks great. Like there's so many prizes that I want that I don't know if I can justify spending 5,000 tickets on a single
Dude.
showcase.
Also, that Bendu
Yeah, this mat looks
mat.
amazing.
I have my Jedi Trials Bendu uh token right
Oh
here.
yeah, there you
And
go.
I'm like so like there is part of me that like really does want
This mat looks
that
sick.
Bendu mat.
That's a great mat. I mean, the Chimera mat's great. Like
Yeah.
this, I mean, I need this mat obviously,
Yeah, you dipstick.
and the I feel like I want both of these. This is actually my number one, like,
Really?
prize here,
Okay.
yeah. I love the style of this, and this is, like, one of my favorite aspects of what they introduced in Clone Wars and Rebels, like, with the Mortis gods. I think it's just so cool. Also, like, I really like this piece of art, so I kinda want this one too, and then the Ventress one, and it's like, if each the playmat is 1,000 tickets like they were at the, regional, there's 3,000 tickets right there. Then
Yeah.
I gotta get some silver packs, and I gotta get the showcases, and it's like my wish list is
Gosh, man.
probably comes out to, like, 20,000 tickets, and it's like,
Yeah.
there like, I don't know, there's no way.
Yeah. And it
I
and
just I
like
don't wanna have to
what
grind that much to get all that
okay.
stuff.
But and also like so much of this stuff is awesome and it says 2025 Galactic Championship on it. Like, what do they do at the end of the event if they have a bunch of, like,
Yeah, a bunch of leftover
leftover
stuff.
mats because people couldn't it's like,
Yep.
what, do those just go in the garbage? Like, what
Well,
I
at the I mean, I don't know if this was intended, but at the regional, they were like if you participated in a side event or something like that, or if you participated in the main event, you could, like, pay $50 to get, like, the Palpatine
Yeah,
card
true.
and, like, an
Yep.
extra mat and whatever, and it felt like it was like, "Hey, we got these extra cards, like, you just buy them
Yeah.
off us."
Yeah, yeah, please, like
So, maybe
yeah,
something like that,
yeah, I have a
but then it, like,
feeling
undermines, like, the effort that people put into,
I
you
know,
know,
but, like, on
getting them.
Sunday, like, when they hit, late morning and, like, people's flights are Sunday night and they've got some stock, like, I want but maybe they don't. Maybe they got less stock, so, like, it does feel like, "Oh, no, we have it till it's gone," and then it's like, "We've got 50 Ray and Kylo mats, and first 50 get it, and then that's it. There's 50
Yeah.
out there." I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't envy their job.
honestly, yeah, this feels really hard to get right, and
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll use what they learned from this one to make the next one better,
yeah,
but also, like, I would if it's possible at this point to do it, I would lean heavily towards giving people too much than giving people not enough. Like, if
yeah.
people are gonna complain, they should complain about it being too easy to get the showcases rather than being too hard to get the
Yeah,
showcases.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what so
Um,
Maverick asked, "But do they need to profit from the event from a prize standpoint?" No, I don't think they do at all. But I do think there is a level of, like, they've gotta they gotta package this, they gotta ship this. They also end up, paying, to store and do stuff with these things at the end of the event that they don't wanna do, right? Like, they want to but, like, Ron from OP, like, says they want us to get the stuff. Like, they don't want to take it back to Minnesota or wherever, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Um
I'm worried about what us getting the stuff entails. Like, like, I both want the prizes and I wanna go for the social experience. I think
Yeah,
I favor going for the social experience because that sounds
agreed,
way more fun than, like,
agreed.
feeling like I'm working to earn points to get these things.
Yeah,
Um, so there's, like, such a delicate balance to hit because, like, I want to play in those events too. I
uh-huh.
just don't wanna feel like there's pressure on me to win those events so that I can get more tickets so that I can do the thing. Like,
Yes.
at least not that much. It's like the Win-A-Box, for example, like, not winning doesn't get you anything. Like, yeah, it's a, I think, 8-person event. You get 300 tickets for participating and then 2,400 for winning, and then nothing for any of the other slots. So it's like, it just feels, I don't know, like, way too skewed towards winning for
Yeah,
a side event.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
they do have the
maybe
league
I'm in the
play.
minority there.
Yeah, the league play just get stuff for playing the game. There's something about like, you just get participation stuff,
Yeah. I mean, like, somebody could tell me
for
it's
doing
like,
the
okay, then, like, that's not for you. It's like, yeah, maybe it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
But, like, is that what they want the side events to be
yeah.
when the more competitive players theoretically are supposed to be
Yeah,
playing in the main
man,
event anyway?
yeah, it's like I feel that tension. I want the stuff, but I want the hangs. Like, I wanna
Yeah.
meet
I'm
people.
way more
When
interested
I
in
think
the
about
hang.
regionals, like, my fondest memories were, you know,
Yeah, the hotel
getting
lobby.
home, yeah, the hotel lobby, getting back with all, and playing Twin Sons and drafting in the restaurant and the
Yeah.
the waiter asking if we were drafting because he played Magic, and
Mhm.
just stuff like that, like that. So it's gonna be tricky, man. It's gonna be tricky.
Yep. Yep. It's tough. I'm very curious to see how it all shakes out, but that's kinda that. What else did they show? Okay, some soft
Soft
crates off the
grades.
prize wall. Those look alright. And then did they finish talking about yeah, okay,
Oh
so they
yeah,
finished talking about prizes, and they got onto this brand new format. So
Trilogy.
we can yeah, we can dovetail off of our conversation from last week and talk about this version of a trilogy format. Because the trilogy
Yeah,
format in Destiny is much different
yeah. The
and
trilogy format I proposed a week ago. They did
quite a
it.
bit different, quite a bit different.
Yeah,
So you wanna break this down?
yeah.
Do you remember?
All right, trilogy format, people. It is a format in which it is sort of like Eternal, where there's no rotation. The premier suspended list does not apply. So dust off your Bubble ones and your Jangos and
That's
your
right.
DJs. And you bring 3 decks to the table, and the it is still a max 3 copies of a single card across your 3 decks. So if you brought 3 blue hero decks, you could still only have 3 Luke Skywalkers
Yep.
total among the 3 decks. So it does limit it, but essentially they're trying to get you to bring 3 completely different decks to the table, and you will look at the leader and the base combo across the table from you, and you will secretly ban one of their decks from being able to be played in a
Secretly?
best of 3. Yes.
How do you
Uh,
secretly ban one of their decks?
they use tokens to
Oh, okay.
so they like put like they use the game genetic tokens, the 1 and the 3 and the 5, and then they basically took a token from each, and then they revealed which token they wanted to ban, and then they reveal at the
Interesting.
same time. So it's not like a secret ban. It's like they reveal their bans
It's
at the
a
same time,
simultaneous ban.
simultaneous, and they say
Yeah.
you can't play that, and then you have to basically win a best of 3. And once you win a game with a deck, that deck goes away. You can't win
Yeah.
multiple games with that deck.
So
You got to win with
you
the other one.
you bring 3 decks, you play 2 decks, and you have to win with both,
Hmm.
essentially.
Yes. So the interesting part is trying to figure out. It's a lot of mind games. Obviously, like you're looking at what do I want to ban on their side because I don't want to play against it, but also what are they going to ban? And am I going to accidentally leave a deck that I'm really weak to with the ones that I could have available? And so you get into this kind of I don't know, uh, the psychology of how do I ban effectively and what do I bring? So I think that's about it, right?
Yeah. I think that's about it.
And there is no sideboarding, by the
Right.
way, no
Right. Your
sideboarding.
sideboarding is bringing in a
And
different deck because you
Maverick
lost.
brought that. Yeah, like, or as someone who loves to build and play a lot of different decks but hates the sideboard, this team's designed for me. Yeah, absolutely. I do think that's a thing.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this format?
Okay, so I've gone like up and down, like as I've thought about this. So initially, I'm like, this is great. It reminded me of a KeyForge format called Triad that I loved because uh it made me say no, I don't want to play against that disgusting thing over there. So if you just hate Kira Data Vault,
Yeah, you just
just
never have to play against
yeah,
it.
you're like, no, I will never play Kira Data Vault, right? Um, and so I do like that it gives you a little bit of agency and it allows a little bit of creativity as you think about your 3 different options. So that was really interesting to me. And then I started to think about like, if I play a trilogy event, am I going to sit down and see Boba and Django
Every time.
every time? And that started to make me sad because it's like it does get old playing against Boba and Django
But
that frequently.
if you do and you expect to, you can, like, build all 3 of your decks to just target just Boba or just Django. And like, if you have a high enough win rate into those decks, then you can consistently win every time, right? Because,
Okay,
like, they have to win with both of their decks, and if they can't win with one because 'cause you're targeting it, then
okay, that's fair. But Mike, do you remember Django? Do you remember that
no, because I wasn't playing at that time.
there literally nobody had any clue what to do against it. So it
Yeah,
was 7 out of 8, top 8 was Django
yeah.
because they were just even hard control was struggling to. I think like Bosk Blue won one big event when Django was in the meta.
Mhm.
But I'm like, "Oh, like, I don't know that I'm ready to see a bunch of Jangos again," 'cause it just felt like there was no good counter, and Triple Dark Raid is here and,
Yeah, that'll be the thing.
so and yeah, and there's also the other side of, like, yeah, there is the Han yellow DJ nonsense that,
Right.
you know, so
Yeah, I
I
guess if your 3 decks are, like, double yellow Han, Boba green, and then, like, Django red, like,
yeah, yeah.
that's, gonna be a fun time.
So I guess my question, I'd love your thoughts on this. Why not use the Premier suspended list?
I don't know.
I like it
I don't know.
I just I like they said they're going to be monitoring, and if they're they're going to be making some adjustments, and there could be a trilogy suspension list. But I'm just like, it is a Premier format, so why
I mean, I
like
guess, like, all the broken cards are yellow, so, like, you can't play all of them across 3 decks,
yeah, okay. I mean, I guess Boba
maybe,
and Django share in the same, card pool.
and Han to
Maybe
a
that
certain extent, like, you can only play 3 surprise strikes across all your decks, like, there's like, you can only play triple Dark Raid in one of your decks, or at
mhm
least 3 copies. So, I don't know, like, I don't mind starting the format with no bans and just, like, seeing what happens, especially because it's not, like, a really competitively pushed format, like, there's not gonna be a trilogy PQ, right? So or at least not right now. Um, so I think it's well, I guess on the one hand, like, maybe it doesn't matter if that doesn't happen, but then if that does start to happen, if this does become competitive, then people are gonna be, like, really try-harding in this mode and finding all the broken stuff. Um,
mhm
I guess it kind of in a way is, like, up to the community a little bit of, like, how is the community treating this format? And how is FFG treating this format? And, like, what's the expectation, um, coming to the table? Like, what am I trying to do when I play this format?
yeah, yeah. Cuz yeah, if if it was like a really jank format where I could bring the weird stuff and like bring 3 weird decks and we just have to figure it
Yeah,
out along the way, like that sounds pretty
that
fun.
sounds fun.
But if it is just a bunch of try-harding like premiere, style stuff, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm very curious to see what this shapes out to be. Like I'm going to anticipate that I'll be walking near the trilogy tables to at Galactics. I'm assuming there will be those.
yeah.
To see what's going on and to see if that is what happens if
I mean,
people
I'm for sure gonna bring some decks to play this format 'cause I actually really like this
Okay,
idea.
tell me about it. Yeah.
Uh, I I like playing decks that, like, surprise people. I like playing decks either that have, like, weird combos in them or,
But Mike, you can only
go in
play
a
3
different
Mahdi's. You have
yeah,
3
just one in each
Mahdi's.
deck, one in each deck. Um, it's like, I like playing leaders where it's like, okay, I see that across the table, I think it's controlled, but you're actually playing it in, like, an aggressive way. Like, I don't know, I like stuff like that, and the fact that you only have to win once with each of your decks means that you can do that more
Okay,
easily. It's
okay,
like there's
sure,
no game
sure.
2 where your opponent's like, "Okay, I know the plan now, and I can
Yeah,
counter that plan." It's like they don't know the plan.
okay.
Unless they, watch you from a previous game or whatever. So, like, I think that sounds really fun.
That's interesting. It's a good
I also
argument.
like the variety. Like, I'm a person that gets bored playing the same deck over and over again. So I like being able to, like, bring 3 decks and
Same.
play with all of them and not have to, like, play the same matchup twice, ever. It's like either you lose and your opponent switch decks, or your opponent loses and you switch decks, or I think you can decide to both switch decks. So it's just, like, a lot of variety,
Mhm.
throughout the whole thing, which I really like. So, like, I feel like this is definitely, like, a format for somebody like me,
Okay.
with those tendencies, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm definitely bringing 3 decks to play
Alright.
this format. I'm excited to do it.
Alright. Well, I'll bring 3 decks. They'll be bad decks, but
Yeah,
I'll
who
bring
cares?
them. But that's a good point. I do agree with that. I do get bored playing the same thing over and over. I think that's why, like, the hyper competitive premiere stuff, I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I played this 18 times, like, I just next," it's what I liked about Keyforge,
Yeah,
that
it's just every time is different.
yeah, it's always different, so
Yeah. It just seems like a lot more
hmm,
variety, a lot more variance, like, uh, and I enjoy that. I think that's fun.
yep.
you probably see a lot of weirder stuff on the table. So
That's true. That's
that's
true.
cool.
I do think at the bottom of this article, they teased that they are actively working on other formats too,
Yeah. My wish list is I want a team format. I think that sounds really fun.
which they
Some
said
kind of
on the
like
stream. He's like, we know a lot of people love the whole team idea. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Like two-headed giant in Magic was like one of my favorite things to do in that game. When they had like big Galactic Champions esque Galactic Championship esque like events for Magic, like Grand Prix and stuff. Like I would always play in the two-headed giant like drafts and stuff like that. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Um, wouldn't that be cool if they did like team draft here, like in Star Wars, where like you draft with
Yes.
somebody and like build your decks together to like figure out some kind of plan. I think that'd be so fun.
Yeah. I don't even know how that would work, but yeah. Any,
Well, it's not for us to figure out. So
any variety on draft, I'm in. Sign me up. So that sounds really good.
yeah, that sounds like lots of fun.
Um, all right, we're at 54 minutes. We
Wow.
surprisingly just you and me can talk for a long time without Jim and Jay.
Shocked.
um, so I do want to hit I want to hit a question from one of our members, that they posted in Discord.
Yeah.
Chosen one Charlie said with the reveal, the rest of set 5, I'm starting to give some thoughts to what I'm going to bring with me to Vegas. I'm crippled with indecision as always, but mainly just wanted to get some advice on how many decks to bring. I won't be participating in the main event, only side events, and I'm thinking 2 Twin Suns, 2 Premier will be a good amount, maybe 3 Premier. I'm worried I'll get bored of just one deck for the whole weekend, so would like to have a lot of variety. Let me know how many you all bringing. As a side note, I'm assuming I should probably get a backpack. Yes on the backpack.
Yeah, yes on the backpack. I always bring a backpack.
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
How many
So
would you say?
yeah, so you just kind of brought up. I mean, I think that's I think with Trilogy, I think it would
Yeah, you should bring at
seem
least 3 premier decks.
yeah,
With one of those premier decks you could play either in Trilogy just or in regular constructed premier.
yeah.
At least one of
Um
those.
yes, I will likely bring 3 Premier and probably 3 Twin Suns decks cuz I just love Twin Suns so much. It's hard for me to choose one of my kids. It's I got to bring them all. So that's probably what I'm doing, and I'll probably regret bringing so much. One thing I know is that at events like this, with how much like I like to draft and just
Oh, yeah,
even just
you're
the
gonna
prize
walk away with
stuff.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I always like day one of regionals. I'm like I have so much stuff. I'm carrying so much stuff, and I don't want to carry this anymore. Like I couldn't wait to get back to the hotel to drop this stuff off. And you got to think about like fitting stuff in your luggage to get back to you can't
Yep.
I still remember when we went to Gen Con with Jay and his dad, and I think his dad had to go buy more luggage from
Yeah.
Target just to get all this stuff back because he bought so many games. Which this isn't Gen Con, you're not buying games as much, but you could have quite a bit of stuff that you're also bringing home with you. So keep
Mhm.
keep that in mind too. That's something you got to have a little bit of room for stuff, but having extra sleeves for draft or having uh like I don't even know if I'll bring a play mat. I think just play with whatever they
Yeah, I
bring me.
didn't bring a mat to the regional because I knew I was just gonna get one immediately.
Yeah,
Um,
that's probably
so
smart.
I
Yeah.
might not bring a mat, but is there a mat that you get just for participating? Like when you register, they give you a mat?
Oh, I mean, I just assume that, but I don't remember now. It's been so long since I had to register that.
Yeah, I have no idea. Um, it's possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if that is
Yeah.
the case that you get a mat, then I wouldn't bother bringing a mat.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Uh, I don't know. Yeah. No, it is. You get the Revan mat
Oh,
if you
yes.
get the premium weekend, the like death field. Is that what the card is?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get premium, if you got general admission, it doesn't look like it comes with a mat. So
Yeah.
I will not be bringing a mat
S-
because I can use that mat,
Yeah.
and that mat's awesome.
My favorite character.
Yeah. But you also like you can bring decks with you and just leave them in the hotel for the day too. Like if
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
a
that's true.
person who wants to like have some variety, it's like okay, today I'm going to play these 3 decks, and then tomorrow I'm going to play these 3 decks or whatever.
Yeah.
there's 3 days. Maybe you bring 3 Twin Suns decks and play a different one each day.
I will say the fact that we got a room in the Venetian is really great for stuff like this because it's like,
Yeah, we just walk upstairs and do
I'm just
it.
gonna go throw this in the room. I'll be back.
That's handy. Yeah,
Uh, all right, I think that'll do it for this week. Mike, this is episode 49. Our next episode is episode 50.
that's crazy.
So I don't know if we have any big plans, but
Is it gonna be a musical episode?
uh, we should. Uh, we'll have Jim and Jay prepare
We should
since
just
they
skip
took a
50
couple
and go
weeks
straight
off.
to 51.
That's good. Hey, thanks to all the members hanging out in the chat. Again, check out unplayable.gg, hop in the Discord if you're not in there. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody, just for kicking it with us. I think
Yeah,
you
good
got a
chat.
hard out around now, right, David?
Good lively chat. Huh?
Yeah, you have a hard stop around right now.
Well,
You gotta go
every
do
week is
something.
different in the summer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Uh, but yeah, my daughter's waiting on lunch.
Nice. Yeah, I need to go have a snack real quick before I go to the gym. So, bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Wait. Do I need to? Is my thing uploaded, Mike?
I'm gonna stop it right now, so
Okay, there we go.
it should be okay.
See
Bye.
you guys.